Pan Am 103 blew up over Lockerbie, Scotland on December 21st, 1988 when a radio bomb went off in the plane. The plane was actually meant to blow up over the sea, but the flight was delayed, which meant that the bomb actually went off over Lockerbie, resulting in 270 people killed.
And it's like lives that we can't forget.
That afternoon we got a phone call that a plane was missing, a Pan Am plane that had our students aboard. Very soon after we realized it had crashed. We really didn't know very much at all, and there was not any good information either from Pan Am or the State Department or anyone. It was pretty chaotic actually, and rather terrifying.
We as a university made a commitment to always remember not just our 35 that were lost, but to remember how this affected lives around the world. And I think the bond that's been formed between the university and the community of Lockerbie is a great way to make sure that that's done in a really mindful way.
We realized that we had to have some sort of permanent remembrance of that event and of those people. The whole idea for a scholarship that would recognize SU students, 35 of them, for the 35 that were lost, we determined that that would be what we would do here, and we would work with Lockerbie to have a scholarship that would allow students from Lockerbie Academy, their high school, to come to Syracuse as visiting scholars for a year.
And having those two Lockerbie scholars come every year, I think, is immensely important, both to the university but also to the 35 Remembrance Scholars who spend their year with them.
I think all of the Lockerbie Scholars have been tremendous ambassadors to this country, to knowing, for helping people to know about this tragedy and learn about our different communities and how they're connected.
We did a candlelight vigil, which was like the kicking off for Remembrance Week. We then had a hopes and dreams wall that was set up because everybody that was killed on the plane had hopes and dreams of what they wanted to do. We had loads of birds cut out, and people, like all the Remembrance Scholars, would stand there and like get people to come and write their hopes and dreams on the wall and get them to stick them up. We went into the Dome for the homecoming football game and had a moment of silence in the Dome. To kind of close off our Remembrance Week, we had a Rosalind ceremony right at this wall here, where family members, relatives, friends, anything like that, like anyone could stand and watch. And all the Remembrance Scholars would lay a rose in memory of their victim. And then myself and Joanna, the other Lockerbie Scholar, we then did our speech, and then we took it to Hendricks Chapel and had our convocation, closed off our Remembrance Week.
But Ellen and Joanna are just so enthusiastic, and they've just been part and parcel of the community at Syracuse.
We're here to celebrate the lives of the people that were lost. We're here to remember those that were lost. We're not here to forget what happened and try and move on. We're here to embrace the lives that were lost and just be a part of something so horrible and making it so great. Like, this scholarship is something amazing that has came out of something that was so terrible.